Hi, and welcome to episode 46 of the Pirate Podcast. Today we have on female leading part in the new upcoming play for Polson High School, Kyra Spencer. Welcome, Kyra.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
So, not very many of us know what this play is. Could you give us a small summary of it?
Yeah, so our play is called It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play. So that is, as you know, as people know, It's a Wonderful Life, which is a sort of like, it's a play adapted from an old time movie where the leading man, George Bailey, is really down in the dumps.
All right.
So Clarence the Angel comes in and basically saves him by showing him what his life would be like or what other people's lives would be like if he weren't alive.
Yep.
And it's a really fun play. It's really fun.
All right. So you mentioned that it's adapted from a radio play. Are you
Mhm.
guys going to do a vocal aspect of it, or are you just going to do the live play action, I should say?
Well, we can't really do staging due to COVID. So what we're doing, we chose the live radio play so that we could be socially distanced.
All right.
So basically, we will be the characters that we are playing are actually live radio like actors and actresses. So we'll be dressed up in like 40s attire, and we'll be talking with our scripts in our hands in front of mics. So just to make it look a lot more realistic, that it's from like a radio play.
So obviously those are due to concerns from the recent viruses that have been plaguing most of the land in the world. But
Yes.
is there anything that's really just kind of oddball about this play that could really catch a viewer's eye?
Well, we are actually doing a majority of our own sound effects on
Alright.
stage. So it's called a Foley station, which is where we basically just make our own sound effects. Like, there's a really cool wind machine that Mr. Sampson helped build, and we get to make like feet stomping noises, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Sounds like it. So for the wind machine or whatever you're using for whatever sound effect you're making, is there any special effect that you're just going to be making with your voice, not just any instrument?
Some people, some people are going to be screaming. Some people are going to be making cuckoo noises for like a clock, because we can't really bring a clock in. Like we could, but it just wouldn't be ideal.
So, as you've been rehearsing during the past few weeks, has there been any challenges with rehearsing these plays, or is it just kind of easy because you just put a mask on and step out on stage?
I would say that for the most part, it's been pretty easy, other than the fact that quite a few people have gotten quarantined over the course of like acting. So we had to actually set up a couple Google Meets. So there was a huge delay in a lot of the acting. But other than that, it's been going great.
It's been going real well? All right, so I've heard from the grapevine that you are actually the theater club president.
Mm-hmm.
Is there do you have any say in what kind of plays you do or what you choose your part as?
I don't have any say in like what part I play, because that would sort of be a little biased. But no, if I were to direct a play, which I have been thinking of, I would be able to choose the play.
Right.
But I don't necessarily get a say. It's really up to the directors, Mrs. Anderson and Mr. D from the middle school.
All right. Is there any option for people to stream the play, or a video option after the fact that people could watch?
Yes, there is a video option. There will be a link from the Polson High School website. The one disclaimer that I have for it to make sure that people are aware is that you do have to pay like $5 to watch it, just because we weren't really allowed to choose like a donation option.
Yeah.
Through the streaming website that we got because of copyright claims.
All right.
So if you are going to watch it, you will have to have some way to pay online, whether that's a PayPal or just a credit card.
Right.
But I think it's only like $5.
So where should we find this website or wherever you're streaming?
You will find it on any of the school websites. So I think the easiest one would probably just be to go through either the district or the Polson High School website.
All right.
I think you might also have to create an account, but it's free. So
Okay. So is there any plans in the works for the next play or maybe any other live performance?
well, I mean, I know what I want to do, but we haven't really talked about it too much yet because we really want to do a play where we don't have to be so socially distanced.
Yes.
But that's obviously up to Mr. Fors and the regulations for COVID in the school.
All right. Thank you for being on. This has been Kyra Spencer, and if you wouldn't mind, please go sign the wall.
Thank you.